So this vlog is starting a little bit differently to all the others. For a start, I'm sat in my pajamas, I've not long woken up, and I've got a bear on my lap. And that is because I'm at the Alton Towers Hotel, and we're going to have a few days here. It's an early birthday present that Vicky has sorted for me. My birthday's not till April the 3rd. We're going to have a couple of days in the park, try Nemesis Reborn and just see what's going on in 2024. So I thought I'd bring you along for the journey. But because we're staying in the Alton Towers Hotel, I'm actually working on a sort of full vlog about staying at the Alton Towers Resort. So when that video's up and done, I'll stick a link to it up in either corner. I can't remember which one it is offhand. Yeah, I need to get dressed, get some breakfast and head out into the theme park. So why don't you come and join me? But while I'm getting dressed, why don't you just hit on the like button below now and just get it over and done with, because I'm sure you'll like this video. Anyway, let's get on with it. Roll titles! Well, breakfast has been consumed and, well, I'm not going to tell you too much about that because you can go and watch the hotel vlog that I've done. But yeah, on to better things now. We've got wristbands because we're staying in the hotel, and that means we can use the park entrance which is nearest Galactica. So that means we don't have to go all the way around to Tower Street on the monorail. But it's nice to see that the monorail is running today, because last season Alton Towers did seem to have it not running a lot of the time, and especially when the park was quite quiet, like I imagine it's going to be today. So yeah, let's get in by Galactica and get on some rides. Well, we're in the park. Galactica is roaring above my head, and it's so quiet, it's really weird. But I'm not complaining, because hopefully that means we're about to get on Nemesis really quickly. And there's also a new Nemesis shop. Oh, lots to see and do. Holy shit, that's cool. Oh, hello.
System failure detected. Radiation interference with power supplies.
Holy shit, it looks amazing. I can't get over how incredible it all looks. It really has to be seen to be believed. I've seen lots of pictures of it, but they just don't do it justice. Wow. It just gets madder and madder. There's like a whole helicopter right there. Again, I've seen it in the pictures, but you just don't get the scale of it all until you're there and the soundtrack is thumping away. Man, oh, I'm so happy. Can you tell? I'm in my element. But now we're going to do a ride that I haven't done for years, and that is Nemesis Sub-Terra. We're going to warm up with that and then go and do Nemesis Reborn. Let's do it. So here's a fun but very nerdy fact. These little squares in the ground are where the extension queue for the original Nemesis was when it opened 30 years ago. The queue went all the way down Forbidden Valley, down there towards Nemesis. They had some temporary fencing in these little holes in the ground. That's what they are.
The original Nemesis files vanished under mysterious circumstances, but copies exist and Phalanx operatives are resourceful.
I enjoyed that. I've not done it for a very long time, so I'd forgotten pretty much everything. So yeah, it did make me jump. I did shout and I did jump a lot. There's some Phalanx people. I like that they've got roaming actors. It's a great addition. Although I've not actually seen Nemesis running yet, which is interesting. I'm going to go down there and see what's happening and maybe have my first ride on Nemesis Reborn. We'll see. And typically, yes, it is definitely closed. But Galactica does seem to be going around empty, so hopefully that'll be opening soon. We'll go and have a little look and see what's what. Yeah, Galactica's not running either at the moment. We just got sent away from there, so we're going to try Blade. Third time lucky. Blade has been bled. Anyway, we've done Blade. I would show you some footage of it in action, but you know what a pirate ship looks like, don't you? So I think we're probably going to head round to X Sector now and have a little look there, because Forbidden Valley doesn't seem very forbidden. Well, actually it is very forbidden, all the rides are shut. So yeah, let's go over to X Sector and see what's happening. Scratch that, we're going to go on Curse first because we're literally walking past it and it's walk on, so it'd be rude not to.
You want a Project D?
You want a Project D? Well, Curse was really good. We haven't been on it since very early last season, and they've added a lot more, and it seemed that literally all the effects were working, so it made for a really enjoyable ride, and it was nice to have a few surprises on effects that we haven't seen yet. So very good. So Nemesis and Galactica are still closed, so yeah, now we'll definitely head over to sort of X Sector area, maybe go for a drop on Oblivion. Despite some ride closures, it's actually really empty and actually really nice time to come, which is probably no use to you because when this video comes out, I imagine it'll be the school holidays and really quite busy, but it's good for us, I guess. So you might or might not have heard, but the Sky Ride behind me is going to be shut for the entirety of this season, and basically it's having a full revamp and refurbish, and it should be open for next year. Now it's good that they're investing in the park's infrastructure because it's a great way of getting people around the park. It's just a shame that it's closed because it does mean there's a lot of walking, but apparently they've increased their amount of disability scooters for people to use, so that's pretty good. Well, Smiler's stopped working now, so yeah, we're definitely heading to Oblivion. Not the best start, but it's not made an impact to our day just yet, for now.
just come off Oblivion and it was a lot of fun, and thankfully Smiler has reopened now, so let's head over there. I really enjoyed the Smiler. The second half of the ride is definitely rougher than I remember. But yeah, it was a lot of fun nevertheless. And it just makes you smile. Although it doesn't make Vicky smile. She's not a massive fan of that ride. But she bossed it, she did it, and I'm very proud of her. What we do next, I'm not sure really. I think we're going to have to check the app and see what the queue times are like and just work it out from there. So let's see where we end up. So outside the towers this season, there are a lot of benches, as you can see. I don't know whether they're encouraging people to bring their own food, or it's just for people to have a nice little break. Don't know. I suppose it's helpful should you need a break, like Mrs. Hakes. Well, we're making our way around to the Dark Forest now to go on 13. It's been closed for a lot of today, but it's open now, so hopefully we should be in luck and get on it, but who knows, we'll see. And you'll see too. That's the whole idea of this video. Now, if you wanted to go on Hex at the moment, you'd be slightly out of luck because it's closed, and it was closed for the entirety of the 2023 season. Well, actually not quite. It was open for a few weeks at the start of the season, and I was one of the lucky people to get on it, but it's closed at the moment. But it will be back in some point this season, and apparently they've added some new effects and it's going to be amazing. But for now, today, we're not going on it. But yeah, I guess we'll come back at some point and see what they've done in there. Very exciting. Okay, change of plan. Might also be why those people just ran past me, but Nemesis Reborn has opened. It is 12:53 and it's only just open for the day, but who cares? So we're going to sack off 13 because we've got 2 days here and we can do that tomorrow. So yeah, it's back that way to Forbidden Valley to finally get on Nemesis Reborn. Doing something that I don't think I've done, well, for a very long time, and that is going through the gardens on the Cross Valley path to get to the Forbidden Valley. It's very pretty, it's very quiet, but apparently there are 250 steps at some point, so might be a bad idea. Who knows? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, holy crap, that was quite a walk. Very pretty, but very cardio intensive. Anyway, we're back in Forbidden Valley now, and hoping that we can get on Nemesis Reborn. We will see. By the way, really. It wasn't as smooth as I was expecting, to be completely honest with you, but it definitely was much improved based on how it was previously. And yeah, it's just good to be back on it, and they have really just thrown everything at the theming and the whole ride experience. The new queue line is stupidly long, but it does give you some nice interesting views of the ride that you might not have seen before, and some slightly different angles. But yeah, it's good to be on it, and it's even better to be on it on the ride's 30th birthday. Excellent. Right, I'm hungry now, so I'm going to try and find some food. So back in a mo. Well, that is us done for the theme park today, but we will be back tomorrow. The weather does look a little ropey tomorrow, so that'll be fun. But yeah, we're going to go and do some extraordinary golf now. I'm not going to film that because you've all seen that and it's fine. So yeah, but we are going to go for dinner at the Rollercoaster Restaurant, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah. I'll see you in a second. Hello, well, we're making our way to the Rollercoaster Restaurant. I don't know how much I'm going to film in there because there's going to be a lot of people eating their tea and they probably don't want a camera sort of waved around their faces. So I'll show a little bit, but not too much. Not like that. So yeah, let's go and see what's going down at the Rollercoaster Restaurant. Probably food. Well, we just had dinner in the Rollercoaster Restaurant. As I thought, I couldn't get loads of footage. Considering how bad breakfast was this morning, it was okay actually. It's never been amazing food, but yeah, it was fine. It is very expensive, but I didn't pay. Vicky paid because it's my birthday. Got a badge and everything. So yeah, that is it for today. But I'll be back in a couple of seconds with whatever the heck we're doing tomorrow. So see you then. Well, you join us at day 2 at Alton Towers, and it's not very nice weather. It's a complete contrast to yesterday. So I don't imagine we're going to have the longest day here, but we'll see what we get up to. Now, we have got a new brick in the entrance plaza. I ordered it last year, and I think I can see them. So let's go and see if we can find our brick before we go in. There we go. There's our brick right there. But they haven't actually removed the old brick, so we've probably got an old brick somewhere, but where, I don't know. They're quite hard to read now. There we go, and there's our old brick. A little bit wibbly, but that's there as well. How cool.
Is there any way we can measure him against it?
There's about both sides, Jake. This way, this way.
I do like coming through the hotel entrance to the park, but there's something quite nice about coming through on Towers Street. It really starts the day off nicely. Now I think we're going to go over to the Dark Forest and try and get on 13. It was quite late opening yesterday, which is a bit of a concern, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Hello. The Alton Towers Lawn is currently closed off because it looks like a swamp in places. Hopefully it's in slightly better condition for when all the events start on there, but it's not looking great. That's the problem with them hosting all the events across the year. The lawn is used a lot more. It used to just get a pummeling at the fireworks and then it was okay for the rest of the year, but now it's being used constantly. It is turning into a mud bath in places, so they're definitely doing the right thing by closing it. Anyway, we'll have to come back and check on the lawn at some point. Geeks like that kind of stuff, don't they? The Dark Forest end of the park seems to be pretty quiet. Everyone seems to be walking around to Forbidden Valley for Nemesis Reborn, so should only have a relatively short queue for 13. And I don't know if the single rider queue for Rita is still there. I might have a little go on that maybe, if it's not too big. That's what she said. Rita is walk on, and they seem to have got rid of the single rider queue, so do I risk it?
Literally no queue.
There's literally no queue. Okay, I'm going to quickly go on Rita then. Cut to some Rita footage.
Keep your head back. Hold on tight. You must escape.
Bye!
Go, go, go!
Now, I don't normally like Rita, but I actually quite enjoyed that. I don't know whether it's I've just forgotten about it, but yeah, that was all right actually. But we're continuing into the Dark Forest now to go on 13, one of my favourite. We definitely made the right choice coming over to the Dark Forest first. It is dead, which is apt really for the Dark Forest. And I've just been informed by Mrs. Hakes that there is a 45-minute queue for Nemesis Reborn already. So I know where I'd rather be. As much as I enjoyed Nemesis, I want to do some more rides. So yeah, being here while the queues are short seems like the best choice.
Your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times and hold on tightly.
If you go down to the woods today, you'd better not go.
Well, we actually ended up having 2 rides on 13 because the queue was so short, so we just went on again. And I really love that ride. And something I've noticed is they've definitely put some more lighting in around the ride. So I think when it comes to Scarefest and the late night rides, it's going to look really awesome. Anyway, we're going to escape the Dark Forest now and go somewhere else. So see you in a second. We're on our way to X Sector now for a quick drop on Oblivion. It's only got a 5-minute queue. It would be rude not to. So let's do it. Well, the rain is coming down a little bit heavier now, so that made a ride on Oblivion fun. It's not really the weather for standing out getting ride footage, so sorry about that. Anyway, I think we're gonna walk round to Runaway Mine Train, sort of past Wicker Man. That's currently closed, so is Nemesis. Yeah, I'd really only like to do Wicker Man, Runaway Mine Train and Galactica today. I'm not one for going too crazy and doing all the things. I'm going to do some ride challenge videos in upcoming vlogs, so make sure you like and subscribe, where I'll do a lot more rides. But yeah, I just want a bit of a chilled one, do a few rides, grab some merch, happy days. So let's carry on with that. Well, that is very handy. Wicker Man, we're just walking past it, expect it to be closed, and the sign says reopening and Big Bob sprung into life. Very serendipitous. It's going to be fun in the rain, for sure. It's always a wild ride, but even more so in the rain. That's what she said. I've not seen it go round while we've been walking yet, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. They've added these handy shelters above us for the last part of the queue, which is much appreciated. Well, Big Bob was on fine form, as you can see, and I really enjoyed getting back on that. In the rain, it is a whole different ball game, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think I would like to go on it again, but the queue has already got pretty massive since we joined it, so that's okay. I think we might head round to Tanga Canyon and have a little go on the Runaway mine train. Choo choo! Well, it seems Nemesis Reborn is having a slightly better day today. It's reopened again, but with 2-hour queues. Glad I did it yesterday. But it is a lot quieter here than it was yesterday, so this really does feel like a great time to come. But it's probably too late for you lot now, so sorry. Runaway Mine Train is not going to win any prizes for being excited, but it's just a really nice ride. And I know it's old now, it's not particularly fast, but you gotta love it. And also I've noticed they put some sort of smoke and light effect on the tunnel as you're coming out of it, which is good to see them improving it. Anyway, we're off now to Forbidden Valley to go on Galactica, because there's a 2-hour queue for Nemesis Reborn. Not waiting that long. It was great, but not that great.
Oh, see, it wasn't going round.
Well, we've been on Galactica and it was great as ever. Yeah, I think inside the station area and sort of around the ride, it does need a little bit of love. They have jet washed the track, so that looks a bit better. And obviously they've done some work on the portal, but yeah, I don't know. I think it needs a little bit of love. I think we're just going to go on Curse now, and yeah, there's not much else I want to do. We've managed to cram in a hell of a lot in quite a short time. I don't think it's even 1 o'clock yet, so that's pretty good going.
Speak the truth! What would you do if it was you?
Well, we have done Curse, and once again all the effects were working nicely. Great fun, but now we're done with the rides. We have rattled through them so quickly today. It's been quite incredible, but we're not quite done yet. I'm going to go to Tower Street Trading and we can have a little look at some of the merch, and I'll bring you along because I know you theme park nerds like merch and like to see what's new, so let's go and pick some merch up. Well, that is it from me from Alton Towers Resort. I've had a brilliant couple of days. It's been fantastic, really. Nothing much to complain about at all. The food across the park is just terrible. It really is. I said this in my vlog about the Alton Towers Hotel, they really need to sort this stuff out because people pay a lot of money to come here and it's just not good enough. It really isn't. But the staff have been amazing, the entertainment people around the park have been amazing, and I've just had a cracking time. And I'm really glad that I can start making a bit more theme park content again because I can walk and my back is okay. So please do stick around on the channel because there will be some more theme park content soon. I really hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, then make sure you give it a like and subscribe for more. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but for now, it's game over.